Toronto's high-end home sales just skyrocketed by 58%. Yes, 58% more sales for luxury homes over $5 million in the last quarter of 2024. That's a huge leap, and that's catching a lot of attention. And what could this mean for the broader real estate market in the Greater Toronto area in this coming new year? And here's the kicker. This trend isn't slowing down. The two jumbo rates cuts that we saw in the fourth quarter of last year by the Bank of Canada has jump-started real estate housing demand for high-end properties, both in the city of Toronto and in the suburbs of the GTA. Luxury homes are now in higher demand, and in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what's behind this incredible surge in the high-end expensive homes. And if the luxury market is any indicator, we could be gearing up for a stronger year in the GTA. And maybe we're going to see a rebound finally from the market downturn that we've been having for 2.5 years. It's a trickle effect, right? What happens at the higher end price point properties can often be an indication that trickles into the rest of the housing market. Whether you're thinking of upgrading to a larger and more expensive $1 million plus home, or you're considering maybe cashing in on your property's value, let's look at the market analysis and what's really going on. If you're new here today, welcome and thanks for watching. I'd love to connect with you. Please drop me a comment or any questions and I will personally respond to everyone. Thanks for hitting also the subscribe button so you'll be notified of my weekly updates on the Mississauga and the GTA market. All right, first, let's look at the facts and numbers. Across the GTA, the luxury home segment, which includes properties starting around 1.5 million in some of the suburb areas, is seeing double-digit growth. Even the ultra-luxury segment, those stunning estates and mansions that are over $10 million, has seen more activity than usual. The 1% interest rate cut that we had in the fourth quarter has accelerated momentum at the top end of the market. As you can see on my screen, home sales over the $3 million price point increased 40% in the fourth quarter compared to Q4 of 2023. And home sales over $5 million were up a huge 58% in the same period. Meanwhile, luxury condos did not do as well as freehold over the $5 million price point. There was one condo sale reported over $5 million, but there were more sales at the lower price points. There were 20 condo sales of $3 million plus, and that's up from 15 condo sales during the same period last year. So what does this all tell us? It tells us that buyer confidence is higher now. The momentum in the luxury segment has outpaced the overall market in 2024. Affluent buyers are used to Toronto's higher land transfer tax, which is double the amount from the suburbs. And the purchasers, they're treating it as the cost of doing business here. Around half of the high-end sales over $5 million homes, they were sold in the suburbs where there was one land transfer tax instead of double. So what's driving this surge? There are several key factors and I'm going to go over each one. Number one, strong demand from upsizing families. The way we use our homes has completely shifted over the past few years, don't you agree? Homes are no longer just a place to eat and sleep. They've become our offices, gyms, entertainment centers, and sanctuaries. We're working more at home, we're staying way more at home. This means that families, they're looking for homes that offer more space, more functionality, and more luxury. Think of gourmet chef's kitchens with professional grade appliances, spa-like bathrooms, and backyards that feel more like private resorts. This isn't just about luxury for the sake of luxury. It's about creating a better quality of life. Even in the $1 million to $1.5 million homes, I find that our clients are looking for more greenery, a fenced private backyard, a finished basement that offers more living space. Number two, international buyers are back. Toronto has always been a magnet for international buyers, and now travel restrictions are easier, they're back. Many of these buyers, they see Toronto as a safe, stable investment with incredible lifestyle perks. They're going for trophy properties. It's a mix of prestige, privacy, and top-tier amenities that they're looking for. While domestic buyers have been most active in the market this year, there has also been a resurgence in luxury home buying among the young landed Chinese immigrants, for example. Many of them have financial assistance from their parents abroad. China continues to grow in affluence with significant buying power in so many luxury goods globally. Cars, real estate is no exception, despite stricter policies on foreign ownership in many countries. Number 3, a shift in wealth distribution. Let's not forget that Toronto is home to a growing population of high net worth individuals. In the world's wealthiest cities report last year, Toronto was ranked 13th in the world for the number of high net worth individuals. These are people with very high income professions. They have built perhaps very successful businesses, or they made smart investments and they're ready to upgrade to homes that reflect their achievements. There's a growing consumer confidence level as well with the strong performance of financial markets. Last year, there were near record highs in the stock market in 2024, and that also played a role that contributed to the high rising fortunes of wealthy investors. And many people are converting their paper wealth to material wealth, which is houses and assets, right? We're seeing a similar trend even south of the border as well. Luxury real estate in the US markets, including Miami, New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, in the final quarter of last year, similar trends, similar growth. Number 4, a transfer of wealth. There's also a transfer of wealth from baby boomers that's going to continue to empower the younger generations, like the Gen X and the millennials buyers. There's going to be millions or even billions of dollars to change hands in Canada over the next decade. Think about this. By year 2030, the entire baby boomer generation would have reached retirement age. And the millennials have already surpassed the boomers, making them the largest demographics. So what's happening is that the younger home buyers, many of them are getting early inheritance gifted by their families and relatives. Statistics Canada reports that nearly 1/3 of first-time home buyers in Canada, they cover their down payment either completely or partially by money from their parents or relatives. This means that wealth transfer from the older generation is propping up home buying activity across all segments. And we're going to continue to see this for the next 10 years or more. Number 5, last but not least, believe it or not, there simply aren't enough luxury properties in the GTA to meet the growing demand. Supply isn't keeping up with the strong buyer intentions. While we expect to see more listings come on the market, they're being offset by the increase in buyers that are moving off the sidelines. Okay, so we can see that single detached luxury homes are in high demand. Well, what about condos? The condo market is in a very tough, challenging time right now across all price points. And you can watch my other video about the condo market. I do think luxury condo markets are slowly re-entering the top end of the market. And a turnaround recovery is going to be more towards the end of 2025 into early 2026. Now, keep in mind that the aging home sellers, they're going to downsize from larger houses to luxury condos, or they're going to make a lateral move from smaller condos to larger condos. And there are many strong reasons to move to condos. Think about it. There's more safety and security, more community and activities. They can easily lock up their condo and travel. And there are great opportunities right now in the market to negotiate big bargains when it comes to condos. So what's ahead for this coming new year? Well, with the fundamentals we're seeing coming off of the last quarter, 2025 is likely going to surpass last year with more luxury home sales. This will also mean more single detached homes and probably more luxury condo sales as well. We're seeing a growing optimism among buyers with lower interest rates, and also the recent mortgage insurance extending coverage up to $1.5 million purchase for first-time home buyers. So there should be a ripple effect expected across all price points, including the top end, as younger buyers and wealthy buyers return to the housing market. The wild card, of course, what we can't easily predict is the inventory of listings and how the political picture is going to play out with the new leadership in both Canada and the US this year. I'd love to hear from you. Call or DM me, leave me a comment below, and let's chat about your goals and help you create a plan that works for you. If you found this video helpful, please, don't forget to share it with anyone that you think could benefit from these insights. And then subscribe for more advice and updates. I'm going to see you on the next video. Thank you very much.